Hello, milkshake. Oh, it's been alright. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I was at my parents' house looking after their dogs. And, well, their cat as well. And one of the dogs and the cat, between them, basically decided to keep me up all night. So this might be a rough stream for me. So I think right now I've had about an hour's sleep. So, yeah. That's not too bad. I've only been awake for something like 37 hours. Minus that 1 hour, so about 36. Hey, I basically went 5 days straight with getting about an hour of sleep each day. So that's more like 120 hours. Well, minus 5, so it's 115, but still, basically around 120 hours without sleep. I highly recommend you avoid doing that if at all humanly possible, which should be stupidly easy. Glitcher! Hey! Yes, I had the misfortune of when I went back to college at one point, my first week at college, where I also somehow got roped into being the union rep for the class. I was basically in college 9 till 5, Monday to Friday, and then I was doing the last week of my night shift job, 10 till 6 at night to the morning. So yeah, basically from about 7 a.m. on Monday morning when I got up to get ready for college until about 7 a.m. on Saturday morning, I got like zero sleep. It's alright. I suffer a bit with insomnia, so about 4 hours is normal for me. So I might have only got like 1 hour sleep this morning at like 9 o'clock when my parents got home. But I'm used to it, it happens. Just my reactions are going to be even slower than usual today, so I, I do not expect to do very well in these fights. Speaking of, that's about 5 minutes, so probably time we moved into here and got the arena set up. I see there's an ad break about to start. I'm still trying this longer ad breaks but less of them thing, so I think it's going to be like a 3 minute one. No, because my right mind is though it was a challenge to stay up for a week. I didn't. I survived 5 days or so. But my lovely mind thought it was good to try not to sleep. Basically, if you do make it to like a full 7 days without sleep, you're basically in hospital. If you manage to get to somewhere around 9, I think you're basically dead. So, yeah. And if you do survive, you're pretty much in a psych ward for the rest of your life. So getting to 5 is the beginning of the danger levels. At that point, you're pretty much hallucinating. As I said, I have the slight advantage in that I'm used to operating on lesser amounts of sleep, so I could probably manage the 6 days. 7, 8, not a chance. Right, so we have ID LQH91. Right, let's see which Pokemon I'm going to try today. It's my continued Pokemon training, since it's getting very close now. Right, so let's go through the list. Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Pichu, Mewtwo, I've got Greninja. Lucario, Greninja. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Pokemon Trainer is 7. Ooh, this is going to be a real short list for that. Right, let the carnage begin. That is back from the ads now. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I'm still experimenting with the longer ads but less frequent. So you will get a ton of ads. Yo, Glitcher, go easy on me. This is my first time using this character. I don't even know what the controls are. Okay. That did something. That's like a teleport or something? What's that one? Right, so that's counter. That's that. Okay, that's like a teleport. Okay, so recovery is basically non-existent with this guy. Noted. Okay, we can fight now. because I've been wanting something I hate. And what is this something that you hate, Milkshake?
Well, on to the next trial.
What's your age again?
Be gone.
Sounds about right. I found a lot of girls that say they don't really want kids. Like, my little sister, like, she was adamant her entire life she was never having kids. She currently has 3. She was around 20 when she had her first one. And I've noticed a lot of girls that say they want kids end up not having them until like in their 30s. And the ones that say, oh, I absolutely never want kids, end up having them in like their 20s. It's a strange thing, I've never quite figured out. But, it seems that like trying to stop it seems to accelerate that internal clock that all women are supposed to have, and you start freaking out about the chance that you'll never have kids earlier, and gives you those weird thoughts of I really want kids now, but why? I don't like kids. In other words, you're going to have to persevere with it for a little while. It's going to be there for a bit, and then you'll either have kids or you'll get over it. One or the other. Oh, come on, we both did the same move there. I suppose you charged yours longer. I'm going to do really badly in this Pokemon tournament that I'm going to be running in a couple of weeks. I am useless with pretty much all the Pokemon. I'm allowed to state facts. I'm not putting myself down. You have to be bad at some characters in this game. Apparently I found mine. I mean, there's something like 86 characters in this game. There's going to be ones you can't use. See, I'm more the Fire Emblem guy, which most of their characters have a very different handling system to these. A lot of them are quite slow. The Pokemon are quite fast characters. So, it's a completely different fighting style. Yeah, I'm not liking Greninja. I'm going to change this one. I was doing slightly better with Lucario last time, so I guess I can go back to Lucario, and I've had a little bit of experience with Jigglypuff, so I guess I can have that as my secondary character when the time comes. Hey, Ozzy! Right, give us a second while I quickly change character. So, where did I put him? There. Check the colours. Well, it's not quite black, but it'll do. Okay, so Redstoneers on a 2-win streak so far. We'll let them back in. goes. He's starting off with a nice gentle Ken.
Follow my lead as we work on this pose. While exhaling, bend forward and touch your toes with both.
Now, I forgot to practice with this character since last week, so what was my controls again?
Now, return to your original position.
Keep your hands and heels on the floor. Hold this pose for 30 to 40 seconds. Return to your original position.
So, Ozzy and Glitch are doing their thing here.
Follow my lead as we work on this pose. Feel your sides tighten. Now, return to your original position.
Basically, that's what I do half the stream, innit? I watch while everybody else fights and talk to chat.
Feel your waist stretching.
One of these days I'll find a game that you can join in on. What games do you play?
Return to your original position.
Dress to impress, mainly.
Follow my lead as we work on this pose.
Have you looked at Infinity Nikki yet? Since it's basically a dress to impress game with a slight RPG element.
Distribute your weight and pose between both legs.
Yeah, everybody's kind of streaming it at the moment. It's sort of just released. I played a little bit of it. Bugger! Hellos!
Now, return to your original position.
Yeah, if you go into Epic Store, it's free. Infinity Nikki. You'll be able to see a trailer of it there. I'm sure you've seen footage, you just haven't realised the name. 'Cause like I said, it's kind of blowing up at the moment.
Work on this pose.
Any place you can get Epic, so pretty much everything except Switch, I think, at the moment.
Stand straight and try to keep your bottom tucked in.
I was about to say, Bogger, how did the trip go?
Now, return to your original
I think it did say Infinity Nikki does work on Apple and iPhone. Yes, I think it said that. Double check the website if you do a quick Google search on it. But I think it is on phone as well. It's a cross-platform anyway.
Feel your back stretching.
I'm sure I saw the Apple symbol on it for platforms.
Now, return to your original position.
Don't we all, Bogger? MB logging into Smash Bros already? That was quicker than usual.
Feel your waist stretching.
Yeah, when Penn mentioned the other day about going on a trip to meet up with some people from the stream, I knew exactly who he was talking about.
Return to your original position.
But since he didn't want to reveal it on the stream, I respected that and didn't reveal it. Yeah, it's the cosplay in real life is different. Because I have to interact with people every day at work, it's easier for me. But I do struggle with direct social interactions. I can do it like this, easy peasy. Because that's Aussie. Aussie can take a straight up, in your face fighter like that and turn them into a full ranged character. Right, back to my learning of Pokemon, and going back to the one I've decided I'm going to use, since Greninja didn't really work for me. Ah. Like I say, that's just how Aussie plays. Aussie goes into tournaments and that, so he's familiar with having to use this against, you know, much higher tier players than me. Not that that's difficult, but... Oh, finally got that to work properly. Ow. Now, unfortunately for me, he can read me like a book, so pretty much every move I make, he pretty much predicts perfectly. Even when I try to do random stuff that I think isn't predictable, he still manages to predict it. Come on, I unleashed that Aura Sphere, why didn't it launch? I got a kill on Aussie! Woo! That's gonna be game. Boosh. Thank you for the hydrate. I have more of my cold coffee. One of these days I'm going to remember to fix the meme I made. I recorded my own version of the Rickroll, which I'm calling Kitty Roll. And it's basically the Rickroll, but from the perspective of a cat, since cats are the most selfish beings on the planet and believe the entire world revolves around them. For some reason, the attempts I've made so far play the sound, but not the video I recorded to go with it. And yes, I made a whole video. It's about 40 seconds long. And Blurp will only let me play 10 seconds of it, so it doesn't work. I could probably do a preview and do the lyrics while these guys are fighting. Because I rewrote the lyrics. Slightly. If I can remember the lyrics. I didn't exactly write them down. Give me a second. How did it go again? Oh, I think it was something like, you're no stranger to love. You know the rules, and that is that. Full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't give this to any other cat. I just want to tell you what you're feeling. Just gonna let you know. What's it? Better not give me up. Better not let me down. Better not turn around and desert me. Better not make me cry. Better not say goodbye. Better not tell a lie or hurt me. Yes, the laugh is part of it. Yeah, the cat is totally like, yes, I'm going to tell you what you're feeling. You better not walk out on me. Yep. Yeah, I had a cat when I was a kid. She was a little bit more chill than that, you know. She wasn't quite that I rule the world. But, yeah, she still got a little upset if you didn't include her. Like, we would go take the dogs out for a walk and she'd have to come along. It was like, how dare you take the Mutleys and not take me? I think I actually have the video I recorded for that meme on my Discord. As I say, I've been having trouble getting it to link in. Penn did do a tutorial video for me showing me how to do it. I just haven't actually sat down and gone through it step by step to actually get it to work yet. Well, the last cat I had, I didn't technically own. My mum went to view these cats and found this one. It was a little kitten, and he was in a bad way, and she decided she was just going to buy him right there and then. She couldn't leave him at the place he was in, even though she didn't actually want to buy the cat or had enough money to buy the cat. She found the money and bought him anyway, and brought him home, and he was all teeth and claws and hissing and spitting. It was a baby Siamese cat. So we called him Ming the Merciless because he was just this evil little gremlin. He did try to bite me a couple of times when he first got brought into the house. By that night, he decided I was going to be his servant and he slept on my face that night. That was fun. And then for the rest of his days, he decided I was his caregiver, so I was the one that had to look after him. I was the one that had to give him cuddles when he wanted them. And I was the one that held him when he had to go to the vet and get put down because of some sort of seizure. I was the one that sat with him in the room. Well, this one was very inbred. He couldn't retract his claws at all. They were just permanently out, which kind of made him like Velcro. He'd like step on a towel and his paws would just stick there. His eyes, the pupils were like fully dilated all the time, so he basically went blind because he the sunlight burnt his retinas out. His tail was broken in three places before he was even born. So he had a Pikachu tail. Also meant he had a shortened life. I think he only lived like 5-6 years. Because it did reduce his lifespan. But he had a good life for the time he had. And when it came time, we took him into the vet, and the vet's like, I can give him this needle, and he might survive, but he'll be back here in a couple of months. Or I give him this needle, he goes to sleep, stops feeling pain, and that's that. We chose needle 2, obviously. I would never do that to an animal. I would never make them suffer unnecessarily. Frankly, if it wasn't illegal in most countries, I would advocate for that being a thing with people too. This idea that somebody's got this terminal illness, it's probably going to kill them in like 3 months. But you can give them this medication that will stretch it out for 7 months. But they're going to be in screaming agony, and everybody chooses to make the person exist in screaming agony for a half a year. Why? Why do this? Doesn't make sense to me. My family's basically been told if I'm in that position, don't you dare give me the medication. Just let me go. Same with, I think pretty much most of my family is of the opinion that if we're ever on life support and the doctor comes to the family and says there is no chance they are ever going to wake up, choose now to switch off the machine or not. I'm pretty sure every single one of us has it in our medical records that you just turn it off. But you never know how you're going to react in the actual situation. But so, Aussie's Ken against MB's Terry. Getting back to the game, away from the dark topics I was just talking about a moment ago. Images of cute fluffy animals. That's what we want. And computer characters beating each other up. I have to admit, I'm not a very touchy-feely kind of person. I even shudder at getting like hugs from family members. I don't know why. I guess it's the cat in me. I basically have to be the one to do the approaching. Guilty Gear sounds familiar. Right, MB switching out characters. Right. Time for my next beating. Right, come on, Lucario. Let's see if we can do better this time. Whoops! Almost did it again there. I am so bad at stopping this character from just walking off the edge. Yeah, it's a thing. I seem to be able to attract people with that sort of personality type. Probably because I'm the exact opposite personality type. So it's like a perfect counterbalance. Why are my buttons doing nothing again? Okay, they're working now. It's fine. Must have just been a moment of lag. Ow. Oof. More than most people know. Right, Ozzy's reached his 5, so he jumps to the back of the queue now. And we get Glitcher and MB. Yeah, still running our usual 5 consecutive rules here. 5 consecutive rule. So, I'm wondering for my next stream on the Wednesday if I keep going with the Metroid Prime series or if I follow the trend at the moment and do an Infinity Nikki stream. Because it might be worth me jumping on the trend and maybe picking up some new viewers. Not sure yet. Anyway, next Saturday is going to be my first Survival Saturday stream. The game I was going to play yesterday but couldn't is rubbish. It's immediately cancelled. I am not streaming that game at all, ever. They could pay me, I won't do it. It's that bad. I don't even know how they class it as a survival game. So I'm switching on to what would have been the second game, which is Palworld. Since it's kind of on trend again at the moment, thanks to Nintendo suing them. And I haven't played it in ages, so it'll be nice to have a look at that again. So we'll probably do a couple of weeks of that. And then I might try my less good survival game of Ark. And then the idea will be to try and progress to a point where I feel safe about trying to stream Rust, the ultimate survival game. I have several hours in Rust and I am still useless at it because it's very toxic, I think is the word I'm looking for there. You've got to find the right server for your level, and there just isn't a lot left for newer players. So yeah, but that'll be a few weeks away yet. So as I say, we'll do a couple of weeks of Palworld first. Start off with a nice easy one. Maybe bring back Return to Moria in there as well. That Lord of the Rings game I played recently on one of my Wednesday streams, because it's technically a survival game as well. So that can go on to that Saturday stream. But yeah, again, this is all future plans. GG's. So, MB with his K. Rool. Right. Let's go. Come on, how does your kick go through my kick? How did I know his counter would work when mine failed earlier? Yeah, that's... I'm not even a challenge for K. Rool with this character. Like, nothing I can do, I can barely hurt him. Oh well, let MB get into proper fights again. While I try and think of a better strategy for next time. MB's another veteran of the game. I mean, I looked at his bit on my friends, because he's on my friends for this, and he's got something like 1,200 plus hours in the game. So I mean, like, and he's got like 10 times the hours in it I've got, or something, you know. So even when he's holding back like he was there, because he always holds back a little with me, he doesn't go full out. But he doesn't go easy on me, but he doesn't go full out because it would be over too soon. Well, that was the last time I looked, and that was a couple of months ago, so he could be up at like 2,000 by now for all I know. I don't even know how many hours Aussie's got, but like I said, Aussie does this at like tournament levels, so. Frankly, the pair of them could three-stock me if they really wanted to. Both of them have done it. Aussie done it in record time. I think it took him all of 30 seconds to three-stock me. I'm pretty sure anytime I get even a stock against one of these guys, it's because they let me. I was just remembering the first time I play a Street Fighter game, and you got like Ryu and Ken have their Hadouken, but I misheard it and thought they were just saying the combination of their two names, like Ryu Ken, because it sounds very similar. I thought that for years. I honestly did. So, Aussie takes the win on that one. Now, I'm not sure how you write it. I'm not even 100% sure I'm saying it right even to this day. But, yeah, that energy blast thing. It's like Hadouken, however they say it. Okay, MB. Thanks for showing up. Feel free to drop back later if you've got time. Watching these two work is just a lot of back and forth here. So we've got a guy that prefers to use ranged attacks in Glitcher, and Aussie who's running a close quarters character but can use them at range. Specifically a skill he's learned to face ranged combatants like Glitcher. Something I do try to do, but I haven't mastered it yet. But I am many, many hours behind these guys, so I've got plenty of time to learn how to do it. Well, there's a hit. Oh no, don't tell me I've gone offline. I just glanced over my other screen, it looked like I was showing offline. Oh thank god, it's just a glitch on the screen. Phew! Had a heart attack there for a second. Okay. I wonder. So, Aussie wins.
Challenge me after some practice.
Aussie, if I say to you to let the genie out of the bottle, how hard is it to put the genie back in the bottle? That would be my question, because if we get Aussie to go all out, it does seem to have a bit of a hard time putting it back, putting the brakes back on. Hey Ozzy, on your next match with Glitcher, do you think you'd be able to show him you at full power without immediately destroying me on the next round? Oh, compared to his Terry, this is absolutely gentle. This is him going easy. No, I caught the edge and you kicked me off it. I didn't even know Ken could do that. Oh, hey, my counter worked. Yeah, last time somebody said that to him and he actually did it, I ended up being the next person in and got splattered in 30 seconds. Mistimed that. Thought I was going to catch him point blank with that aura sphere. Like that. There we go. Knew that was coming.
Challenge me after some practice.
Thanks for letting me land some of those big hits there. Yeah, I do try to do that with this character because I hadn't noticed that last week, but my positioning always seems to be a little bit off, so I never quite get it right. Or they know it's coming and they absolutely punish me for it. Trying to see if I can add in Dancing Toothless. Okay. Has that worked? Maybe not for this stream. Or did I add it on the wrong bit? That's maybe what I did, didn't I? Yeah. I did it on the wrong bit. Never mind. I'm a stranger to life. You know what is life. Broken is what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't give this to any other cast. I just wanna tell you what you're feeling. Make you understand. Better not give me up. Better not let me down. Better not turn around and desert me. Better not make me cry. Better not say goodbye. Better not tell me I hurt you. I guess it's working, we just don't have the video. Come on, gotta set this up right. Oh.
I knew I'd win.
Unbreakable Emerald. Hi, welcome in. Just in time for an ad. Poor thing. Oh, doing okay, doing okay. Right, that should work now, I think. Right. I don't expect this to be fun. Yeah, sorry about the ads. That's... mistimed that again. Well, if you're playing against me, you won't lose. The whole meme of this is that I've been using these live streams to try and learn how to play this game. And experts keep rolling up and showing me how far I still have to go. Doesn't help, I'm trying to learn a new character. Because I'm planning to host a tournament in the new year, and I've set the rule that you have to use the Pokemon. The only thing I can say that I've achieved is getting 3 stocked with every single character I've ever tried. There was one of those ones where it's like timed rather than how much stock you have. I stopped counting. I don't know how it decided it was a fair match putting me against the guy I went against that time, but oh my god, it was like a 7-minute timer. And I think I died about 20 times. Well, let's say for me, this is me trying to learn a Pokemon for my Pokemon themed tournament that's going to be on the... It's the first Sunday in the new year, so that's the 5th, I think? Yeah, it'll be the 5th. But, I'm thinking I might want to keep practicing my normal main character, so I might switch back to them right quick. Just now I should say, Emerald, we have a couple of rules here. 5 straight wins, go to the back of the queue, and try and keep it friendly, please. Like no spamming and all that kind of stuff. This is a learning curve for some of us here. So, where is my main? There she is. So it's supposed to be a friendly, chill, just, kind of match. Right, you guys can go when you're ready. I haven't played Corrin or Byleth, my 2 mains, for a few weeks now, so I hope I can still remember how to do these controls. You're all good. It's as I say, we try to keep things friendly here. Emphasis on the try part. It's not always easy. Let's see. Has it added in? It did, but it's got it set at the wrong price. But adjust that. How do I edit that? Can't remember how to change that. trying to fix a redeem here that I've been meaning to add for weeks, and I keep forgetting to add, and now I've added it and I can't figure out how to fix it. Yeah. So it definitely works. Well, we'll just have to leave it with the wrong pricing just now and I'll fix it for the next stream. Hello, Jesus! Olimar. Against these guys? It'll be a good practice for you. Well, as I was saying at the start of the stream, I got basically no sleep last night, got about an hour of sleep this morning, so yeah, I'm doing great. I'm running on pure adrenaline. Incineroar. That's the other Pokemon I couldn't find when I was looking through the different Pokemon earlier. I knew there was one I was missing. Glitcher pulling a win against Ozzy. I'm not sure, but the reason I picked 5 is that it'll tell you 5 in a row. But I think that's probably only one, because Ozzy I think would have been close to his 5 anyway. So. Well, I would hope so, Ozzy. I mean, he said earlier he's got 1,700 hours in this game. So let's see how our new challenger Emerald does. There was me thinking Emerald was going to struggle, but nope. Well, that was a mispress there. There we go, there's a big hit. You got this, Emerald. You can get at least one kill on him. There you go. Boom. There we go, 2. Emerald with the comeback. Can they do it all the way? Ooh. Glitcher avoiding the spike, but... Hey, come on, Glitcher. I just said a minute ago, no spamming, remember? You did good there. That was one heck of a comeback from like basically 2 down to 1 stock each. Oh, I see a chief in the queue. I'm scared of the revenge, I'm sorry if I got spammy. Right, we'll wait for Emerald to finish swapping out. Elron, first time chatter, hello, welcome in, welcome in. We're just having a fun little friendly open arena here of all difficulty levels. So newbies like me and experts like this guy I'm about to get beaten by. There's a new Mufasa movie?
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, I've got to remember this character's a lot slower than Lucario. Ah, missed. Oh well. How did that miss? Apparently I got turned around in the air and didn't notice. Most of my highest are basically default, so whatever they start at. And the ones I actually use, about 2.5 or something. Like I said, I'm full on noob. I'm UK. I know some of the folk in here are US. What's my buy list? Because I think she's probably my highest, but I need to check the GSP on this one. Well, that is my main, but I am a little out of practice, so that wasn't a particularly good showing. I haven't played Byleth in like a month. I was using Corrin, my backup character, for a while there. I usually go into quick play with the idea of I either lose 10 times in a row or I get a win. I usually lose 10 times in a row and then leave for the day. But then I've noticed in the past, I'm sitting there with my like 2 million GSP character and it'll go, here, face someone who's 8.5 million GSP. And it's like, yeah, okay, that's going to be a fair match. Because apparently the time of day I'm playing it, there's like no rookies online at all. Yeah, I normally have it on the no preferred rules, because when I started putting preferred rules, I just got no matches at all. So I had to put it back to no preferred rules to have any chance. And like I say, I never get anyone in my league. I always have to face people that are like 2-3 leagues above me. I know which one you mean, Chief, yeah. I had thought about activating Final Smash on this one, but there are certain characters where that's just unfair, so that's why I turned it off for this friendly open arenas. Yeah, like the hammer. Somebody grabs the hammer, it's just run. Hey, you're still scoring higher than me, so... 4 million beats 2. Guessing Milkshake's lurking in the background doing something because they're not telling me off for putting myself down here. Last week there was somebody came into my stream from a raid, and I was talking to them in the chat, and then they stopped. They went, "Wait a second, are you the character playing on the screen right now?" And I'm like, "Yes." And they were kind of like, "How do you do that?" Which I thought was quite funny. So, Ozzy and Illusus. I have no idea if I'm saying that name right, so I'll just say it quickly and hopefully nobody knows if I said it right or not. Oh, Ozzy's busting out the Terry. We gonna have some fights now, boys and girls. And everything in between.
3, 2, 1, go!
For those that are new and haven't quite worked it out yet, yes, I am gender fluid. And when it comes to pronouns, I don't care. Straight up, I don't care. Now that we've got that out of the way. Wow! He's just getting the first kill on Ozzy? It basically means that my gender dysphoria, instead of basically telling me all day every day that I was supposed to be a girl, does it randomly. So sometimes my brain insists I'm supposed to be a girl, sometimes it's quite happy being a boy, most of the time kind of just short circuits and it doesn't go either way. The creature. +1 for originality. I'm sure I've mentioned this before when you've been in the stream, Chief, but you must have been lurking and missed it. So, yeah, gender fluid is one of those non-binary ones. So, yeah, it basically fluctuates, is how it works. Some people in the gender fluid bracket, they might be one thing for like a whole year. Others it might change hourly. And there's no set rhyme or reason to it. As I say, with me, it's kind of random. But. Well, Chief might be a little upset that there's somebody else here running the dock, but... I forgot you two were familiar with each other. Yeah. Well, Chief, if you ever met me IRL, I have a mustache and beard, but I also have really long hair. For me, it's more just, I mean, I was 36 when I finally told my parents that that's how I felt. So by that point, I just kind of got used to having, like, the goatee. So I kind of just kept it. But, I do sometimes shave it off. But even still, with my physique and my long hair, when people see me from behind, they just think I'm a girl. And it's quite funny when I turn around and they see the beard. And they sort of panic, like, oops! Yeah, well, any of the Mii characters is like, what, 3 different moves they can have on each of the slots? So, like, yeah, deciding what they're going to do is going to depend on the setup, and then it's like, well, there's no one setup. There's dozens of them, so like you said, they're very difficult to predict. Well, I have only once so far in public worn female clothes.
Hello there.
Iron Fox! Anyways, I said, yeah, worn female clothes, and that was a couple of years ago when I dressed up as a witch for Halloween. That was basically when I think most of the people at my work realised that the gender fluid comment wasn't a joke. Ow, what got thrown at me? You'll be fine, Emerald. Oh, we got a Mario match-off. Posture check. And hydrate. Yeah, adjust my my pillow here for keeping my posture. I should sit like a lady. Trying to adjust the points on one of my redeems here because it's got the wrong points on it. There we go. Why didn't that work before? Oh, it still didn't work. Oh wait, no, it did work. Right, on my points redeem, can you guys see Dancing Toothless? It should say 100 points now, which is what it was meant to be. It was saying 300 before. And it shows 100. Yep, that works. Why is the video not playing? That's annoying. The video appears to be broken. There should be a video going with that. Oh well. I'll look into that later. Well, this won't take long. Meep. Right, I see you lurking there, Iron Fox. I still haven't activated that command yet, but enjoy your lurk. Yeah, I'm not recovering from that one. Yeah. Yeah, one of these points I'm going to actually remember to activate that command. In fact, commands of any kind. I think most of them aren't actually running on mine for some reason. I'm not going to do that to you. I mean, that was just pointless, me even trying to fight there. I'll just get out of the way and let the proper fighters in. No, it was me. I just... Elsie, that's your 5th win. You go to the back of the queue now. It's Aussie in Chief for this one. Thank you. You guys may proceed when ready. No, as I was saying there, I wasn't doing very well in that fight. I just didn't seem to be doing much of anything. So it was like, just get it over with, move on to the next person.
3, 2, 1, go!
I mean, we're all here to watch good fights, not whatever that rubbish was that I was doing. Fansoup, hello, welcome in, welcome in. We have an open arena here for friendly combat. If there's space, you're welcome to join. So we have all different levels in here. So, as I say, try to keep it friendly, no like over spamming or anything. And 5-win streak, go to the back of the queue. You know, easy stuff. Yeah, and to keep things fair, we're on Omega maps with no items, no final smash, just what you bring. Well, we've got about an hour and 15 minutes left on this one. So if there's space, as I say, you're welcome to join. Trying to think, how many folk do we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there should be space. I think there's space. Yeah. Oh, hey, no. Oh no, hey, Ozzy! It's alright, Ozzy's good. Ozzy's good. Yeah, Ozzy comes to these streams with a permanent ball and chain hanging off his neck. It's certainly an option you have with the maze to give them the counter rather than an extra move. And a lot of the main characters do have counters of some degree. Well, there's first kill to Aussie. Yes, Aussie is our resident expert. O and P are side by side on the keyboard there, Chief. So yeah, I knew what they meant. Yes, Chief, of course you are. MB as well if he was around, but he had other things to attend to, so he had to leave earlier. I haven't seen Gain actually today. He's another one of our experts that often shows up and helps with instruction. You're the meme expert. You're a meme fighter. You're still bloomin' good. I'm not going to deny it. Well, you'll actually like this then, Fansoup. What I was starting off today doing was trying some of the Pokemon, because in the new year, my first Sunday stream in the new year is going to be a tournament, and it's going to be Pokemon only. I'm going to call it the Pokken Tournament. Badoom. So if you're a Mewtwo main, yeah, that's going to be your area. But that'll be a few weeks yet, so. Oh dear. Here we go. Right, let's see if my hands can stay on the right buttons this time. Oh, okay, I'll see. I guess we continue on. So who's beating me next? Against the Dr. Mario with Byleth. Are you kidding? I'm going to have to blindfold this guy to cook.
3, 2, 1, go!
Strictly speaking, yes, but I have a bad record against Dr. Mario. Mostly thanks to Chief, but... What the heck? I'm sure I saw that arrow hit you and you weren't shielding. Why didn't you die instantly? No! We lost Emerald! That was up B, not fricking whatever the heck that was. Kirby! Hello, friend! How are we today? I couldn't cancel that one in time. I held it too long. Bleh. Told you I wouldn't be able to do it, I just don't know how to counter Dr. Mario, or heck, any of the Marios for that matter. Yep. So, we've got a Mewtwo. Let's see how this goes.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, Mewtwo's got a bit of a reputation. If you can master them, they're quite good, but... We're doing okay. I'm still not really getting any better, but, you know, at least people are having fun. That's the whole point. Exactly. That's what I always say when people come in, that it's a friendly arena we're running here. You know, no spamming, none of that stuff. Try and be nice. You know, play your fair shot. HE Double Hockey Sticks is blasting their car horn at 3:53 PM. Now, which YouTube channel was it that uses the HE Double Hockey Sticks description? I know that from somewhere. Where do I know that from? Common phrase, really? Huh. Probably one of the Mighty Duck movies. Oh, this is the level with no music on it, isn't it? Yeah, that's the thing. When I was saying earlier that it's seen as a good character if you can learn it. It's got some things like that that you have to learn, where it looks like it should hit people further away than it does. But Byleth, the character I play, is kind of similar, and it does kind of hit at the range that it shows, but only for like a fraction of a second. So if somebody is in that range just before or just after that specific moment, it doesn't count. I've noticed that can be a bit of a pain. No, I mean, you did good. Like I said, I was trying some Pokemon earlier and I did not do that good. Absolutely not. Greninja was just a complete write-off, and Lucario, the one I've got a little bit of experience with, I landed a couple of hits. Well, we have a winner fairly quickly there. Those levels with no music in the background, it's just weird. So, who's next? Oh, wait, me. Okay. Right, fair warning, because I see the ad break bit coming up. I was trialing the idea of having longer ads and less frequently, so this will be a 3-minute ad that's coming up, so be warned on that. I might have to change it again. But I thought for streams like this, longer ads but less frequently is easier than having like shorter ads but they come up like all the time. Seems alright. I don't know what went on there, but anyway. Yeah, before I had the sort of like default one where it's like 1.5 minutes of ads every like 30 minutes. So they're like, it feels like the ads are on just all the time. But if you have it set to anything less than 3 minutes of ads in a 1-hour stream, it does a pre-roll. So basically, every time you like enter the stream, it's just going to show you a whole bunch of ads for like a couple of minutes. So I have to have it at this level, bare minimum, to make the pre-roll go away. So yeah, it's trying to find the right balance. Now, it might be possible to turn the ads off completely, I'm not 100% sure. I have heard people talking about that recently, saying that if you're below a certain number, it's not worth running ads, because like, you don't make any money off them. Did I just do that? Oh, okay. But I'm not running ads to make money. I'm doing it to make sure that I'm upkeeping my part as an affiliate status, you know? Yeah, I'm still relatively new to the streaming thing myself, so like I say, I'm still learning this stuff on the fly. Usually during streams. And yes, Chief, that's exactly what you did. The Mii characters make some funny noises when they're in this, don't they? So, 2 apiece left. Oh, there's a good combination from you two. Oh, split second too late on that up there. Ooh dear, the ads. Ooh, Chief with the final hit there. Oh no!
Choose your fighter. Lead sword. Go!
So here we go with these two again. Okay, so I've got like 15 seconds. Right, you guys should be back from the ads now, so hello! Chief's comment there, rural raggy. Thought I'd join in on the Mii Fighter fun. I have absolutely no idea what I set that character up as because I haven't used them in forever. But I guess we'll find out. Jesus is wrecking that one. No freaking worse. That was quite a fight. Bob? Well, so long as you're only mean to them, and you're still nice to the rest of us. Bullies on bullies. Boosh. Kaboom! Bring her up, brigades. Well, I've got Scarlet the Pirate. She's not a very good pirate, not a very good fighter, but oh well, she tries. If the Pokemon tournament goes well, then I might do a Mii tournament in the future. Probably for my birthday or something. So that'll be August, so a long time away. Plenty of time for people to make up their Miis and get some practice in with them. Ah, nuts. Press the wrong button there. You have to pick a top 3 per match. I can't even remember what moves I put on this character. So I'm just getting totally owned here. In fact, I'm just going to end it.
Dr. Mario
we lost F. So we're going to the me rounds, are we? It's the gunner.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, got a samurai. SpongeBob, that is. Me Wars! Maybe I should switch to my gunner and see how they do. I can't tell who's going to win here. Ooh, one stock apiece. Oh, there's a back air. Jesus wins. Poor Scarlet, she has to go up against Jesus. flinching this is going to go well.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, I just... I can't even do anything. Every move I'm doing, you're doing the exact same move, and it's just going straight through mine like a hot knife through butter. Like, I do up B, you do up B, and you slaughter me. I do side B, you do side B, and you go straight through me. It's like, I'm literally useless here at this point. It's like, I can barely land a blow. Yeah, one time. And that was dumb luck. Yeah, dee.
Choose your fighter. Torrid.
So we got two brawlers.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's alright, Koi. Can't expect everybody to show up to every stream. I mean, everyone has their own lives to live. So yeah, don't worry if you ever miss a stream. I'm not going to hold it against you. But anyway, how are you today, Koi? That's alright, we've got about 35 minutes left of the stream anyway, so... Boom! Chief takes the win this time. Right, we'll let Chief finish selecting their new character and get back in the queue and then we'll start. Time to do the Mario! Uh-oh! So we have a Chief back in. And Jesus is back in. Time to do the me dying over and over again. Oh wait, that's been the whole stream. See if I can do anything with this. Hooray, I got a kill. Missed! No! Ah, missed again. Died. I'm just so bad at this game. the heck was that? I take it that was your cape. But all I saw was you tip your head back and I just died. I never saw the animation that went with that hit. I just saw Mario's head move a little bit and then I just died. Well.
You ready for this?
Yeah, I should point out, if I've ever switched to Corrin, it's because I've pretty much given up. Corrin is the character I have the most hours with, so I can basically do this without actually engaging my brain. But it also means that, like I say, I've given up, so I'm... But that doesn't mean you get to just let me win. It just means I'm resigned to my fate. Thought I was closer to you there, I went for the grab, missed by a country mile. Why do I always land facing the wrong direction? Yes, it was. That's exactly what it's supposed to do. Yep. Yep. Let's see.
Choose your fighter. Easy.
Might as well really give up. Play a character I've used once. Yeah, gotta get that meme kill.
2, 1, go!
Show me a move. 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 Show me a move.
La 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 la. Boop. Boom! There we go, Falcon Punch. No, don't do it. Oh well. You keep missing that. Could you tell I didn't know what I was doing? No, you don't. You're gonna break out Daisy and show me how to do it properly. I'm gonna change too. Who should I go this time? Who can I go that you won't mind killing?
Zelda.
Luigi! Come on, I have no idea what I'm doing with Zelda. No need to panic. You're going to bring in Ganon and just destroy Zelda with Ganon. Is that what you're going to do? Super style. Ya-da-da-da. Ya-da-da-da-da. Oops, Sonic. Eep. Okay, so Sonic Wreckfest versus Zelda Noob. Well, this won't take long.
One, go!
Damn it. Thought I could time that. Bleh. Did I finally do that right? I wasn't getting back from that one.
Let's do that again sometime.
Nah, I think once you're like, she was further off the screen than it looks. Well, it looks like that'll probably be the end of the stream. Oh wait, no. Well, I guess we'll have one or two more fights then. Nah.
3, 2, 1, go!
just JJ4. Whoops. That wasn't quite what I meant to do, but never mind. There should be a pinned comment. We've only got a couple more fights left because the stream's due to finish in about 10 minutes, but... it is an open arena. A few rules, try and keep it friendly, no spamming, you know, none of that stuff. And if you do manage to get 5 wins, although there won't be enough time for that, you would go to the back of the queue. But yeah, there should be a pinned comment with the ID and the passcode. My ye old main from back in the ye olden times. When she had a completely different move set.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yep, and I immediately die. Well, splat. We got a Robin. Yeah, okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
So, interesting seeing Robin going up against Little Mac. They're very different play styles. Yeah, Roman's tricky with like the different magics and the sword, like switching back around between them. That's alright. That's alright. And we're nearly done anyway, so. Well, I normally finish about 10 o'clock, which is in like 8 minutes. So you guys have got enough time for another round. I don't know why the video isn't working. I pressed the button wrong somewhere.
Follow my lead as we work on this pose.
Oh, that was a bad recovery.
Keep your hands and heels on the floor. Hold this pose for 30 to 40 seconds. Now, return to your original position. Follow my lead as we work on this pose.
Boom. Okay, maybe you guys have enough time for another fight. But no, I think what we'll do is we'll probably raid out now. Well, I'll start the raid, and if you guys want to have another fight, on you go. And I'll get started with the raid and such. So, get the raid message going.
Hello there.
Hello there. Right, so there's a raid message for those that are going to come along. So I was thinking I might go raid Mimi today. Haven't raided her for a while, and I think she's looking at that Infinity Nikki game. So that should be an interesting one. A lot of people have been trying that one out, so it's a relatively new cozy game. Tried it myself. I'm deliberating whether I'm going to do that on my next stream or not. wasn't working for me earlier today, so I might not be able to stream it. Well, I've been running a Metroid Prime Remastered on my Wednesday stream, so I've done 2 episodes so far. Although I was kind of stuck on a mini-boss. Because I couldn't remember how to kill it. So I wasn't sure if I try and continue with that, or if I move on to something else. So that's where I'm at. But Infinity Nikki is kind of riding a bit of a hype train at the moment. Metroid Prime 1 Remaster. No, it's fine. It was probably the way I said it. I was a bit annoyed they didn't do 2 and 3, to be honest. I would have liked the full set, but maybe they'll do them in the run-up to Metroid Prime, whatever is the next one. Ow. Snooze that, we won't need those ads. Yeah, I got about an hour's sleep last night, so I'm pretty much dead. It's been hard trying to stay enthusiastic through a 3-hour stream when you... what time's that now? Just come up to 10 o'clock. So yeah, in 41 hours that I've been awake, or 42 hours, whatever it is, I've had about an hour's sleep. So I'm not as enthusiastic as I probably should be. Okay, let's get this raid started then. And search filter. Am I spelling the name right? No. Ah, there it is. And yeah, I was right. Infinity Nikki. Are they on an ad break right now, or are they doing something? Right, so as I said, we're going to raid out to Dear Mimi, and they are playing Infinity Nikki. I think they're on a sort of be right back kind of screen at the moment, so I'm just going to hold off on a second for that. But yeah, if you are coming with me on the raid, don't forget to copy the raid message. Right, let's close this down. This was a game I was thinking of streaming. Do not play it. It is not a survival simulator as it claims to be. It is rubbish. It's like a port of some cheap rip-off mobile game or something. It didn't cost me anything because I had gold points. But yeah, don't buy it. Just straight up, don't buy it. Yeah. So, anyway, thanks again for coming. We're going to try and raid out now. They're still on a... It's like a self-care break. It's one of the things that she does because she does long streams. So I don't know how long it's got left on it. I'm trying to hold out a little bit here. Let's try one of my new redeems. while we're waiting. Boop. You're a stranger to love. You know the rules, and that is that. Full command is what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't give this to any other cat. I just wanna tell you what you're feeling. There is a video to go with this that I haven't quite figured out how to get on my stream yet. Turn around and desert me. Better not make me cry. Oh, they're back. We can do the raid now. Right. Thanks again, everybody that showed up. We're going to raid out now, and we'll see you in the wilds.
Yum.